So you want to hear about something really stupid I heard about the other day?
Okay, so a few days ago I was reading through the news and I saw this headline. Destiny 2 Red War lawsuit continues as judge rules out YouTube videos as proof. This is insane. So, this is a gameplay video of Destiny 2's Red War campaign. The Red War was the first player campaign released in 2017 when Destiny 2 was first released, with several other paid expansions that came along over the past couple of years up until 2023, when the final Shape DLC, which was their last expansion, came out. Right now, Bungie, the parent company behind Destiny, is being sued by an author named Matthew Martineau, who's a sci-fi writer, who claimed that Bungie, the game developer, again, this is a game studio, plagiarized parts of his WordPress writings when writing the story for the Red War campaign. See, now you might have noticed earlier that I said that the Red War was the first campaign, and that's because it isn't anymore. So there's a trend in the gaming industry that Bungie has taken to that's called vaulting or content vaulting, where after a certain amount of time or after certain milestones are hit within a game, they will take some of the content that was originally in the game and just get rid of it. Lock it away so no one can ever touch it, see it, play it, experience it again. And in this case, that includes Bungie themselves. Yeah, so they took the Red War campaign and locked it in their content vault, and then changed the framework of the game as a whole, so that not even they can access it anymore. In the course of this lawsuit, one of the directors at Bungie said that the content in question could no longer run due to outdated code, and instead decided to try and submit fan-made YouTube videos into the record as a substitute for the actual content that they're being sued over. And of course, like any judge would, that appeal and the request to dismiss the case was absolutely denied. Because that's baffling. Like, can you imagine?
Your Honor, that man and the company he represents stole my grilled cheese recipe and went on to sell it at enormous profits. I'm here suing for restitution.
Well, can the defendant please provide the sandwich in question so that the court can review the ingredients?
About that, you see, Your Honor, my client, Big Sandwich Incorporated, actually stopped selling grilled cheeses 6 years ago. Burnt the recipe in a panini press, actually. But you can have this instead.
What even is this?
Well, Your Honor, that's a picture of the grilled cheese sandwich in question. One of our customers took that photo 9 years ago, back when we did sell grilled cheeses. But you know that should be fine. Can you dismiss the case now?
Get out of my courtroom.
Oh man, this is so stupid. This whole thing is so stupid.
But I mean, really, at the end of the day, all of this is just an example of a bigger issue. Businesses, especially larger ones, tend to treat people, especially artists and the people that help push their company forward, really poorly. Like Bungie allegedly stole from this writer, and instead of like trying to get to the bottom of it or paying restitution, they just were like, hey, what if we had the case dismissed instead? All this time, like 10 years ago, they apparently stole this, or allegedly stole from this artist, and they couldn't even be bothered to keep the stolen content in their game. They decided to just completely erase it from everywhere except for the internet. It's a lack of empathy and accountability at the core of the issue. These businesses feel like they can just take advantage of people because, I mean, what is the individual really going to be able to do here against a corporation? A corporation has comparatively, like, infinite resources, infinite sway, infinite influence. Especially a media company like Bungie, who has this huge fan base of people behind them that are just going to support them regardless of what happened. There's no empathy for these small creators. And speaking to that point, even with the immense fan base, Bungie's complete lack of self-awareness and self-respect about people's opinion on content vaulting, which is an entirely other issue. Content vaulting makes no sense from a business perspective, from any perspective, really. Taking away access to content that people paid for, I don't really understand the logic to it, or frankly the legality of it. But again, that's another issue. But the lack of self-awareness has earned Bungie a lot of backlash about this whole thing. A lot of it's about the stupidity of content faulting, which I've already talked about, but a lot of it's about the accusations of plagiarism and how they're treating people. I do hope that Matthew gets his day in court, and that if it's true and Bungie is found to have plagiarized from Martineau's works, I do hope that he gets the restitution and the payment that he deserves. But I more importantly, I hope that this serves as a wake-up call to the games industry, but also just to large corporations in general, as to how you should be treating the people that help create the things that you're selling. Don't step on artists or even just individuals. They'll apparently kick your ass in court and get you laughed out of the courtroom. Anyway, sponsor time. Okay, so I lied. This video isn't actually sponsored. I'm just bad at writing outros. But, subscribe, and that way maybe companies will want to give me money for these low-budget, cheap-ass YouTube videos that I'm making out of my my dorm room. Or, hey, maybe my professor at least will give me a good grade on this. Oh, yeah, should have probably mentioned this at the top, but I'm submitting this YouTube video, this stupid-ass YouTube video, to my professor for a real actual grade, for a real actual class that will determine if I get my MBA. Anyway, bye! This is so fucking stupid. Okay.